Hey guys, back again with you with another video on the upgrades and accessories to my AR-15. This is the Smith and Wesson M&P15T or Tactical. This is the 11th video in the series that I've been doing. If you haven't seen my previous vids, go ahead and jump out to my channel and check those out. I do have a playlist going. This video is going to be covering a pretty standard AR-15 accessories that you find on a lot of upgrade videos. But it is the B.A.D Lever, battery assist device. And essentially, as you know, the bolt catch and bolt release here is actually on the left hand side of the gun, so any type of action that you have there is restricted to the left side of the gun. To make that ambidextrous, what you can do is buy these battery assist device, and this one's from Magpul. I believe the part number is MAG980. Purchased it for about $27 from a local retailer. So fairly inexpensive and easy to put on. There's not much to that. It comes with instructions, obviously, but you can probably figure out yourself. It's not very difficult. I've been told that it doesn't work very well with the Smith and Wesson M&P15T, so we're about to find out here if it does work. I've been told that on some of the guns it doesn't rest real properly behind the bolt release pad there, not allowing it to sit in its original sitting position. So we'll see how that works and if it's going to be a part and accessory that I'm able to keep on here. Would really like to have it. As you know, with this lever you'll be able to operate the bolt release from the right hand side of the gun within the trigger guard here. It kind of comes down to right there where you're able to either lock it in the rear position or release that bolt and chamber that first round. So let's go ahead and pull the gun down here and see if we can get this installed and see how it works. Alright guys, got the gun down here ready to do an installation. Inside the package what you have is the cardboard insert. In the inside of the cardboard insert are the actual instructions for installation. Don't think you really need them, it's pretty self-explanatory. You also have inside the package one small bag here that will have the Allen wrench and the screw that holds the paddle and the lever together. And then you'll have the bag that has the actual lever and the paddle that's used for the installation. So the installation, like I mentioned, is pretty easy. What I'm going to do is take out the lever and the paddle. The paddle is going to sit on here with the indented end in. As you can imagine, that kind of slips up underneath the paddle there. The hole for the screw should go to the right side as you're looking at the gun. Then you're going to go ahead and take your lever. The lever is just going to go ahead and sit right over the top of that. And it should sit there without any contact with the lower receiver or trigger guard. If you have any contact with it, you're not installing it correctly. At that point then, just want to kind of take a look at it, make sure it looks like it isn't affecting the play of the bolt release at all. You'll go ahead and take your small set screw here, going to drop that into place. Take our Allen wrench, as you can see. We'll do a quick screw in here. You don't really want to use too much torque on these, as with any Allen wrench screw on any firearm. Generally what I like to follow is the one finger rule, and I'll show you that here as soon as I get it somewhat tightened. And once you get it somewhat tightened in there, what you want to do is just take the short end, stick the short end of the Allen wrench in like that, hold your one finger there, take this one finger, press down just slightly to keep the Allen wrench in place, and put as much torque as you can with one finger until you're not able to move that anymore with one finger. That's a pretty safe guideline as far as the torqueability, I guess is what you'd call it, for these types of screws. Once you have that, it's in place, it's installed. So as you can see, what it does is it allows you to still perform the function on that side if you wanted, I guess, but more or less then, as you can see on the right side of the firearm here, you have the lever that extends down into your trigger guard. So as you're holding it, you can either release it by hitting it that way or pulling up on it. So nice little accessory to be added on here if your AR-15 will allow it. I'm going to go ahead and test it out, see how it works. Like I said, I've heard some issues of it not allowing the bolt release to sit in its normal position, so I'll play around with it and see if it works and update you to let you know if I'm going to keep it or not. Thanks guys.